Take a breath with me. Take a deep breath with your stomach. And the next breath, when you feel like you breathe out completely, push a bit deeper. Just sort of dropping your stomach, like pressing your stomach with your spine. But you don't press. Just allow your stomach. Really. Today we are going to unplug from the neck. We are going to unplug from as many concepts as we can right now. What is me? It's all those conflicts within you, everything that causes you to judge, everything you're holding on to. So, what is it that you are holding on? What concept are so juicy that you can't let them go? Money, money, of course. Take a breath, my friend. Money. They're having it and they're not having it. It's the issue, isn't it? When you have it, you want to give to those who doesn't. When you don't have it, you complain on those who have it. Right there, you have the duality. They're having and they're not having of it. Yes, of course. You need money to exist on that. But as money itself, they're having or they're not having. has to be good or bad, or right or wrong. Can it just get to be money having or money not having? Does it have does it has to hold a conflict within it? Take a breath. Relationships. Mm, that's another one. Your children. They feel like a part of you, like the major part of you is in your children. And that's perfectly normal because the major part of your attention, your awareness is in them. It is on them. And so they are in you. You are in them and they are in you. But do you really think they need your attention to grow and flourish? Do you really think they need your attention? Almost over 50% of your attention for them to grow and flourish. You feel that vibration in the body, that buzzing. Allow it to spread. Allow it to take over the whole body. Everything is said. Allow them to vibrate. That is your attention. When you call it hope, when you call it God from your children, I promise you, they will be there when you get back. Your husband, your family, your friends, the whole humanity will be right there without your attention. And the funny thing is, when you give your attention to yourself, that's when you can truly, truly serve that love of yours. That's when you can truly, truly see them. That's when you can say, I love you, and know you love them. Until then, take a breath. And what about that famous duality of good versus bad? This is- And what about sexuality? How do you feel about sexuality? Have you unplugged from the concept of sexuality in the Matrix? Or are you still holding on to the concept we invented thousands of years ago? Because that one, my friend, has been created a long time ago, the concept of sexuality. For what do you know, I may be sitting here feeling myself like a blonde girl in a black man's body, and I may feel that I am attracted to blonde girls. What do you know? I am free to feel that. I am free to do that. Blonde girl in a black man's body. Take a breath. Feels so real, doesn't it? The nature. That's the nature of consciousness. Everything that it forms itself into an object, and then it just seems real to you because it is your reality. You are conscious. It's only consciousness that can recognize consciousness. So if you can recognize consciousness in an object, you know it feels so real. The concept of sexuality before, doesn't it? It felt so real. It cannot be otherwise. Sexuality has to be between a man and a woman. It felt so real. It was the truth. And now it is not. So it cannot be real, can it now? Because that which is real cannot be changed. And yet it feels so real. And it makes it so hard to unplug from the matrix. Did you know the, the one duality or two dualities that are holding you so much plugged into the matrix? are the duality of good versus bad and the duality of right versus wrong. They are like the cornerstone of the ego, of judgment. They are base stones of judgment. You cannot judge something without those attributes, those concepts. And because of that, they are like the backbone of judgment. And judgment is the knife of the ego, the matrix. That's what keeps the matrix in place, because you keep pulling your awareness to it all the time. And awareness is energy. That's what holding together all those concepts. The moment enough human beings remember the falseness of concepts like money, sexuality, family, relationships, uh, the moment enough human beings recognize that, remember that, it is automatically dissolved because it isn't the truth. The truth cannot be dissolved. It doesn't matter how much you hate it, all of it. And so, what is it that the mind is telling you is right, wrong, good, or bad? Allow them to come to the mind. Allow them all to be in the presence of your awareness of you. And just sit here with me for a while. Breathe with your stomach. I want you to take 3 deep breaths. One, 2, 3. And now I want you to take in as much as air as possible. I want you to breathe more air than usual in a short amount of time. Let's say we're going to breathe, uh, I believe they call it rapid shallow breathing or something like that. You breathe as quick as possible, take in as much air as possible in a short amount of time, like this. Like that. You breathe in your own time. Let's breathe like that. When you feel like it's getting too much, you start uh, uh, fading your breathing until you can now go back to the normal breath, your normal breathing. Uh, oh, you know what I mean. So let's start. You feel how you almost like vibrating out of the chair. This is a quick way of borrowing the power of the source. When you do like that, because the breath is consciousness, the breath you breathe in is what you are. And because you are not that much aware yet of that fact, you don't have as much of consciousness in the body. You don't have so much consciousness in the body, and therefore, you your strength is not. You don't have so much strength in the body. Sometimes I wonder how we can be as alive at the 30 years old, because you really need to meditate to increase the amount of consciousness in your beingness so that you increase the amount of vitality in the body, all the goodness, the good part of God, of life, is right there within you, in your own awareness. So that's what you are borrowing. When you inhalate more air, you also inhalate more consciousness at the same time. So in a short amount of time, you will be very much aware and centered in your body because you've grown in consciousness. That you do that when you have so much conflict and you don't know what to do with it. You are in agony. You are in you have anxiety or something. Uh, or just if you wanna just uh, be more aware. So this strength that we just borrowed from life, this power we just borrowed from life, from God, if you want, or from consciousness, if you want, will help in transmitting all those conflicts within you related to the dualities I just mentioned, the duality of good versus bad, the duality of right versus wrong. I'm almost shaking right now. I don't know if you can hear in my voice. The buzzing is like so intense that I almost shake it. Just what we did. Hmm. This is how I meditate. There is no need to go wow, laugh. It's allowed to laugh when you meditate. It's allowed to cry, and it's allowed to make jokes. Life is the ultimate joker. Don't you see around you? Hmm. Those are the main actual hard uh, dualities to transcend. Those dualities we just unplugged you from right now are the most difficult ones. I'm shaking still. That's why my sound, my voice changed. It is amazing. If it has a sound, it will go like how I feel in the body right now. The power of consciousness is right there inside of you. You just need to know where to look. Why don't you take a breath, my God? Whatever comes to the mind, whatever it is that comes to the mind, as from this now moment, going forward, know it is the process of unplugging from the matrix that we just triggered, that's being implemented within you. We took off the major one, that is the whole world. Beloved. The rest is easy. Just observe the mind and laugh. Nothing is serious here. It's all about the joy of life. That's it. There is nothing serious going on here. Whatever it is that you believe to be the truth, it is not. The truth is empty, and yet it is all. Thank you for taking on the path to transcend the world. The world will thank you. Life will thank you. God will thank you. I love sitting here with you. Thank you for that. And thank you for joining me. Bye.